In this video, I'm going to show you how to repair a leaking refrigerator. In this case, the model was MBF 1956 KEW2. If you have a buildup of ice on the bottom of your fridge, or if your fridge is putting out water every few days, then you might have a clogged condensate drain hose. In the back here, you can see that there was ice building up near where the access panel is to the coils. The first step would be to remove all of the panels from the front, the door, and the bins that hold the ice and the other frozen food. First, you want to remove the door. There's screws in the door that rest in some slots. Once you loosen those screws, you can pull the door up and out. Next, you want to remove the housing for the thermostat in the freezer. It's held in by some clips that go in on the side and one clip that snaps in. Put a screwdriver in to move the clip back. Next, remove the ice maker. There's 3 screws that hold the ice maker in. Loosen them and lift the ice maker out. Following this, you want to remove a back panel that covers the fan. It's held in by some clips to the sides. Once these 3 things are removed, remove the screws that hold the back sheet metal panel and expose the coils. Now you want to remove the ice buildup by using a hair dryer on the low setting. Ensure that you keep moving the hairdryer back and forth so that you don't melt any plastic pieces or damage anything. You'll want to lay a towel down to collect the moisture that comes out from the melting process. Make sure you remove ice from any panels. The drain hole is what you want to uncover. Now move to the back, remove the panels. Be careful where the water inlet is. Then take the access panel off. Ensure you clean out the inside of all dust and debris, and ensure you remove the right electrical connection from the panel. Now with the back exposed, remove the old drain hose down to the condensate drip pan. Here you can see in this video, the outlet for the condensate was blocked by ice. One of the reasons it was blocked is because of this flange. This flange had a buildup of dust and debris which prevented the moisture from going down into the drain hose. There's been an improvement in the drain hose type. Now it has an S-trap. You want to purchase this new type of drain hose to replace. To install the new hose, grab some silicone lubricant spray and spray the fitting to make it easier to connect. Now install it into the outlet of the condensate drain hose. Next, you'll want to install the new hose. The black piece goes to the top, the gray piece goes to the bottom where the condensate drain pan is. To make installation easier, grab some silicone spray and lubricate the top piece of the drain hose. Start by connecting the bottom of the hose to the condensate drain pan. There's a clip that this connects into. Ensure it's seated properly. To install the top, seat it into the outlet of the condensate drain. Ensure it's seated and fits nice and snug. Now it's time to put everything back together. Once you've closed up the back, Put the freezer parts back together, starting with the sheet metal barrier. Ensure that the sheet metal is on the outside of the screw hole area. Now attach the ice maker using the 3 screws. The ice maker should be able to hang from the top 2 screws, and the bottom screw prevents the ice maker from moving around. Ensure you do not over-tighten these screws. Next, you'll want to attach the cover for the fan. The cover is held on by some clips at either end. It should snap right into place. If it doesn't work the first time, try again. Now, attach the cover for the thermostat. The thermostat should slide right through the top. And will be clipped in near the bottom. Slide the 2 tabs into the sheet metal and push the clip in. Finally, finish by reattaching the door. Ensure that all 4 screws are in place, but are fairly loose. Then align the screws with the right channels so that the door rests. Now finish up.